So yes, I'm afraid it's more metadata, but before you roll your eyes, we are going to take a look at how we can tag multiple clips at the same time quite easily, thus making this much easier to do. Now, we do need to go over this, and we're also going to go over keywords as well, because they can be very useful going forwards. In the next lecture, we're going to look at smart bins, which make very good use of all of this tagging and organization that we've been doing. So first, let's take a look at how we tag multiple clips at once. So what I want to do is I want to find some clips down here that all want the same entry. And there's a hint I can give you here. We want to look at clips which are the same shot, and we want to look at different takes. So here I've got two takes of the same shot, O2 and O3, so they're going to naturally want the same metadata adding to them. So I'm going to click on one of these. Now up here in the metadata tab, it defaults to what's called clip details. If I click up here in the upper right, I want to choose shot and scene. And this is where we're going to do our work in this exercise, because we want to use this window down here when we're working with multiple clips at once. So first I'm just going to scrub through and see what we've got. And that's a close-up of the trainer encouraging Wayne. It's kind of a close middle, we'll call this one a close-up. So we've got two close-ups of the trainer encouraging Wayne. So I'm going to Control or Command click to select both clips at once. Now I'm not going to input my metadata down here. Up here we have a description field, and I'm going to put it up in here. So CU of trainer encouraging Wayne. Now, in order to actually make this stick, right at the very bottom of this window we have a save button, and I just click that. And lo and behold, in the description field, we've now filled in two clips with the exact same description. So this will help you a great deal. Generally, a lot of clips have broadly the same description on them. You might add a few callouts if one take was particularly good or if one delivery was very distinctive. You might just, quickly note that down, like good take or more menacing or lighter or whatever is relevant to the performance that you're commenting on. So we can do the same here as well. And these are kind of medium close-ups or close-ups of Wayne on the bike. So again, just select the two of them, and I'll say MCU of Wayne on exercise bike, trainer encourages Wayne. And I hit save, and boom, there we go. Very, very easy to tag a lot of clips very quickly, so it's quite a useful technique to be aware of. And this is how I do it when I've got all of these clips, and you'll see a lot of these have identical entries. This is how I've done it. Very, very easy. So we've taken a look at our description, but next we're going to look at keywords. Now, keywords are terms used to search out clips using primarily smart bins, which we're going to cover in the next lecture, but we're going to look at tagging keywords here and now. So first things first, I want to expose my keywords metadata column just so we get a better idea of what we're working with. I will right or control click on any of the column heading names here, and I want to look for keywords. And that is underneath input sizing preset there, keywords. Now again, my keywords appear next to description. You might have to scroll along and drag it back. I'm going to expand this, and you'll see that I've filled a lot of these out for you, but I've left some blank which you're going to have to fill in. So let's take a look at keywords. We've got these three takes of the same shot, which all need the same keywords. Now a keyword is not as detailed as a description. A keyword is literally just a searchable tag like close-up, a character's name, tracking, what have you, wide, mid, what have you. So in here, I'm going to start with the keywords, and I will use MCU for that. Now, you'll notice that it gives you a kind of predictive text thing here. And I've got film, model shot, boom dip, all kinds of things. If we're making a custom tag, then we don't want to choose any of these. For example, I just want to say custom tag. All I then do is left click elsewhere, and then it will come along and it will go, okay, that's a custom tag. So you're not limited to what it's predicting, is what I want to tell you. You can make up your own custom tags. As it happens, what I want is MCU, which is there in the list. I want Wayne, which is here. I want trainer. So this is a medium close-up, and we can see both Wayne and the trainer. And that's enough for the keywords of this shot. I'm not going to put things like exercise bike or anything else like that in there. If I want to look for medium close-ups of Wayne and the trainer, I can then find these clips and any others which satisfy that criteria using the smart bins we will cover in the next lecture. Now, what I can do is I can hit the save button, or I can just click outside of this, click out here, and it will give me a warning. Would you like to apply your metadata changes? And I can hit apply. And then our keywords are filled in here. And it's really very simple to tag keywords and metadata like this. Typically what I do is I go through, these are all different shots, but let's say for argument's sake, I will just get all 4 of these, type in the description, keyword it up and save, boom, work on, go on to the next set of clips. And really once you get into the zone, it doesn't take that long to do even quite a few clips this way. So that's how we add and apply metadata to multiple clips at once. It will make things much, much faster. So now I've left blank clips in all 3 bins, I'm afraid, so you're going to need to go through and fill them all in with metadata as you find them. So in the next lecture, we're going to look at ways to use all of this tagging and organization that we've done. We can look at search fields, and we can also look at smart bins, which are special bins that we can set up and that only include clips that satisfy certain parameters, such as having specific keywords. So once you've filled in all the empty clips, go on ahead and click on through to the next lecture,